So next, I will share you with some productive tools to help you be more successful throughout the day to get more things done. There are 4 things. The first one is write down your thoughts. So throughout the day, when a thought manifests, you want to write it down right away. So like for example, let's say that you're sitting at your office and you're writing a report and the thought of, oh, I have to call my friend tonight. The moment that thought manifests, you want to write it down right away on a notebook or whatever you have. And there are 2 main reasons why we have to do that. First, if you don't write it down, your mind will have to use mental energy to make sure you do not forget that thought. And when your mind has to use mental energy to focus on that thought, you have less mental energy on your current task of writing your report. Again, to become successful in anything, we require focus and attention. But if your mind is focusing on the thought to make sure you not forget that thought of calling your friend, then you won't have the attention, the complete attention to focus on writing your report. And that is why writing down is important. Or another reason why we have to write down is so to help us not to forget, right? Because don't you hate it when you have a thought and you don't write it down and then you regret it later on and say, what did I think? Why didn't I write it down? It happens to me all the time. And that's why I always have a notebook in my office where every time a thought comes up, I write it down right away. Or if I don't have a notebook or I'm on the road, then I would jot it down in my cell phone notepad to keep track. And so everything that I write down, it becomes my to-do list that I need to do later on, so I won't forget. And it's important that you write it down. And also, when you write down all those things, make sure that you try to get them done as soon as possible, because writing down is just temporary out of your mind. And especially when the thought that you keep manifesting, like calling your friend, if that thought keep manifesting, that means it's important to you. Because if thought will not manifest a lot if it's not important. So here's another trick. If whatever you keep thinking about all the time or consistently, that means you need to get them done as soon as possible, because that is important to you. Okay? So next, drink your water. Okay? Especially when you're in the office setting or you use a lot of mental energy, the brain uses a lot of water to think well. And after 1 or 2 hours, the brain will become dehydrated because your mind used water to think well. And when your brain is become dehydrated, you can't think successfully. For example, if you tend to lack of focus or concentration, or get irritated or get angry easily, it is most likely you dehydrated because your brain couldn't think well to become successful. So every hour is important, or the most, every 2 hours, drink a cup of water, especially when you are in a work environment that you're just using your brain a lot. And it's important to drink a cup of water. So for me, every hour, I will drink a cup of water. Because I'm in my office a lot and I'm on the computer a lot to write article or prepare for event like this. So I drink a cup of water every hour. And then eat your healthy food. In addition to water, the brain uses healthy blood cells to think well. And healthy blood cells come from healthy nutrition. Did you know that the #1 cause of mental retardation is malnutrition? It's true. If you don't believe me, you can do the research and you can find it's true. So that's why the brain uses a lot of blood cells, healthy blood cells, to think while your brain is working. And when you don't eat healthy enough, then your brain doesn't have healthy blood cells to think productively. And that's why eating healthy is important. So one way to make sure you get healthy nutrition in is eat a wide variety of foods, because a blood cell needs at least 114 vitamins and nutrients to build healthy blood cells. But if you're eating the same food all day long, that one food would not have 114 nutrients to build healthy blood cells. So like, for example, you would like to eat carrots and eat carrots all day long. Carrots do not have 114 nutrients that your blood cell need. Okay, so you want to eat wide variety of food. So like, for example, let's say in the morning, I eat a banana. For lunch, I want to eat something else, such as an apple. And then in the evening, I want to eat something else, such as oranges or grapes or whatever I haven't eaten yet. So by eating a wide variety of food like that, you have a better chance of getting the 114 nutrient environment that you need to build healthy blood cell. And also, you want to do the same for all other food groups, vegetable, protein, dairy. You want to make sure you eat a variety of food group for every food group. So such as grain, if you eat cereal in the morning, you want to eat something else during lunch, such as pasta, rice, or then evening eat something else like bread or what haven't you eaten yet. By eating like that, you have a better chance of getting more nutrient environment in to build healthy blood cell for not only for your body, but for your mind as well. Okay? So last tip, take your breaks. That is important. Like, again, our mind need a break from looking at a screen or computer all day long. It need a break to recharge. And that's why taking breaks is so important. So here's my routine. Every hour, I get up, I drink a cup of water, I use the restroom, and then I take a 5-minute walk around my business building. And if you are drinking a cup of water every hour, it will force you to use the restroom. If your body is functioning well, if you drink a cup of water every hour, you will have to use the restroom. So in this case, if I have to get up every hour to use the restroom, and when I'm up, I drink a cup of water, use the restroom, and then walk around. Even though it's just 5 minutes, the brain will recharge your energy, mental energy, to help you when you sit down, you can focus better. And that's how I get things done more productive. Not only great result, when your brain is thinking well, you can do things quickly, not only quickly, but you get better result compared to when your brain is tired. You can sit there and you can't think of successful solution for it. So that's what you want to do throughout the day to help you, not only in front of the computer, but when you work with anybody in any environment setting. Okay?